What is up, everybody? We are back after Liverpool have gone and done the full Jack Gill. I've been waiting a long time to say that, my friends. We are being brought to you with thanks to our friends at One Football. Download the link in the description. Thank you to One Football for the continued support. Look, Paddy, I mean, how many boxes of tissues did you go through? That's the first question.
Let's talk about six, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about closing the gap on Man City to just 3. Let's talk about 6.
Oh, we love that. You've been sitting on that for a while, haven't you?
Right off the dome. What a day. What a time to be alive. What a time to be a Reds fan. I've seen lots of tweets already, but just this season has a special feeling to it. A must-win game to close the gap after City dropping points. A lot of pressure on Liverpool to go and do something. They go and correct me if I'm wrong, but get their biggest league win of the season, surely, right? So unbelievable, fantastic.
That doesn't excuse what's going on in Chris Stonage's face, though, Paddy.
Look, he's right. He just wants to give Ox that extra little sensation when he sits in his face.
Are you trying to uglify yourself to get down to mine and Paddy's level, mate? Because you can't do it. You're too handsome.
The plan is full on like lucky tash for the final. And to be honest, lads, it's working. If we win 6-0, I'm keeping it forever. Doesn't matter what it is.
Me and Paddy are going to hold you to that. We're going to hold you to that.
I will keep it as long as we keep winning. That's fine. It's fine. Prime me and Rush.
Yes, mate. Prime me and Rush. That's what I think of when I look at it anyway.
Prime Ron Jeremy.
Oh, well, there's a man that I can get on board with. Look, I apologise for being late. It was my fault this time. My browser just wasn't playing ball. It wouldn't let me into StreamYard. It knew Chris's Tash was there, and I was just going, no, Craig, no. Oh, lads, look, where do you go with it? Where do you start? I mean, Chris, give us your initial reactions after that bitch slapping.
Look, I don't want to get too carried away because that Leeds team is genuinely terrible. I mean, let's not forget. Yeah, she is. No, maybe not from Craig. No, it's.
Excuse me, Chris, Mr. Stonadge, coming in here with that hash and
then. Mate, we're all coming.
That sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threat of violence.
You're fired. I'm ready to get fired tonight.
I tell you what, though, if it's Mohamed Salah or Mane, I'll ask them how many sugars, mate. That's all I'll say.
That's where I was going with it. But yeah, no, it was rather nice and unbelievable. Scoring 6 goals. It's always nice to score 6 goals, isn't it? Especially when you see a Joel Matip goal on the run. The baby giraffe gets his first goal on the run. I mean, we've seen so much promise, and now it's happened. Surely now we're due an Andy Robertson 30-yard screamer because we've got
he should have had a goal. Robbo should have had one in the first half.
Everyone should have had a goal. Everyone should have had one. And that's what it's good vibes and good vibes only.
It was very telling there, Paddy, as well, that Klopp was giving anyone and their grandmother an opportunity to come off the bench today, except Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, I think, thankfully, our squad depth is in a position where Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain doesn't even get on at 6-0 at Leeds. But you listen, it was fantastic. Origi came on even and didn't get his goal, but he was very influential in the 6th one, wasn't it? The 6th one? There was that many, I don't even know.
No, 5th.
Fifth. Yeah. So it was unbelievable. I can't think of a bad performance off the top of my head. Maybe in the first half, the first few minutes, I thought Curtis Jones was a bit rusty, but not for long. He kind of put that to bed and he grown into the game very well. But I've no complaints how could you at 6-0? And again, I do echo what Chris says. 6-0 is great. I'm not, I am going to get gassed about it, but that Leeds team is pretty poor.
I mean, imagine only beating them by 2, Paddy. Oh, could never be us.
Embarrassing. I mean, I knew, people were like, "Oh, I'm worried." If a Leeds team gets beaten home and away by United, I have no worries about beating them.
I mean, I agree with this, Chris. For me, Matip's goal was the highlight of all the goals. I mean, just the audacity, mate, for the give and go. The 1-2 with Salah, who nutmegs Firpo, and Matip just side foots it past the keeper. It was beautiful.
I was saying to Paddy and Connor before we went live that I don't think I could celebrate a goal more than when Harvey's went in. But Joel's goal, it just put such a broad smile on my face. Just started laughing. Like, it was just funny. He finished it like a striker. as well. It was first time finish. Like I put in the chat like prime Torres. Like he had absolutely no. It was all instinct, and mate, it was just.
Let me ask you guys this: I don't ever remember watching a Liverpool game that both their centre half scored. I can't remember. Can anybody know? Has that happened?
Yeah, Alanaga must have scored in one. I know one. I know one. Dortmund. Lovren and Sacco scored.
Oh, fair. Good show. Stonadge on point here. Nice. What's a six bald slaps Craig for 6 goals? There you go. Happy to do it. Happy. And look, we got to take a moment just to recognise this as the official Jack 6-0 Gill game. It's finally happened, Jack. If you're watching, if you're not, that was for you, dude. 6-0. Finally got it, Mr. Gill. Craig needs a stash now, said Liz. No, I absolutely don't.
Yes.
I mean, Paddy, I don't know about you, mate, but Sunday can't come quick enough, mate. I'm working on the dance moves here for the TikTok as well.
I can't wait. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking up my trains and everything. Going to be a great day. Hopefully, we have a great result. But even regardless of result, it's going to be a great day. But what a perfect dress rehearsal it was. A 6-0 today. I was happy to see Thiago taken off and wrapped in cotton wool. When Hendo was coming on, I was begging it was for Thiago just to make sure he got off in one piece. But yeah, I'm just so happy. Unbelievable.
Nah, Martin. We're going to continue to be fucking relentless. Relentless.
A Poundland Norwich has to be the biggest insult in history. Norwich
From a
United Poundland version of
United fan, by the way, Martin is. Did Benny?
Don't be jealous, Martin. Don't be jealous.
I mean, did anybody else have a little bit of a nervous moment when they seen Thiago on the team sheet? Not because it's Thiago, but because, wrap that dude up. Because him and Fabinho, I mean, I don't know what else I can say. They are legit. They are just ridiculous. What's that, 18 now? Something unbeaten with these two playing? That's just mental.
It's just ridiculous, isn't
Unbelievable.
it? They complement each other so well as well. Like Fabinho, when he drives forward, Thiago tucks in, and vice versa. They're very different midfielders, but blimey, when Thiago gets the ball, it's pure sex.
And do you know what I love about the two of them? And thank you, by the way, Matt Legend. What I love about the two of them is they hunt in packs. They go together to win the ball. It's beautiful. It is. I don't know, lads. I'm too happy. Yeah, it's a shitty Leeds team. I don't care. Goal difference, Paddy. We've hunted down Man City. We're 3 points away from them. And Spurs went full on Spurs as well. I don't know if you've seen that result, Paddy.
Yeah, I actually, do you know what? I kind of felt a bit bad for Spurs because they done us a favour in the week. So, my hatred for Spurs has significantly lowered. Not that I ever had one because Spurs are kind of irrelevant. But yeah, listen, people will say, oh, it was only Leeds, blah, blah, blah. You have to beat what's in front of you. And that was a game with a significant amount of pressure. It was our outstanding game in hand that we needed to get done. And we went out there tonight and the team, they made a statement to the watching world. 6-0. They are chasing Man City. This isn't like a feeble. Like we no one ever gave up. I know. Maybe some of us on here kind of said they don't see the title. I never gave up. I was, you know what I mean. I kept going. And you showed the players. And now
I gave up. I did. I gave up, man. I did.
Oh, fair.
You said it's still there.
For sure, and the players have as well, and now it's so there. They've ridden the storm, and in a week where they needed to win 6-0, preparation for the cup final, and put pressures on City when they go to Everton. Even though, come on, they're not going to do anything, but still, yeah. So unbelievable! What a statement.
Just one goal less, Chris, than Lukaku had touches in his last Premier League game.
Oh, don't jinx it, mate. We've got him on Sunday, and we can't put.
I don't think we do. Havertz will probably start now.
I know, but we can't jinx anything because if he scores, look like a dick.
I think it's going to be a game. I think it's going to be a coin toss of a game. I want to get your opinion, Chris, on something. Was the reason that Ayling wasn't sent off the double jeopardy rule for the second penalty?
Yeah, exactly that. If it was outside the box, it would have been a red card. But it was inside the box, so it was a penalty and a yellow. You can't get sent off these days unless it's like a genuinely I can't remember the actual term, serious foul play. Then you can't be sent off and a penalty given. So yeah, it was. If it was, I don't know which one benefited us more, but Mo Salah was certainly happy to gobble it up. Did you guys notice, by the way, Mo's changed his penalty technique? because he usually does where he goes like
Hammers
round,
it.
but then he just stayed. He didn't do that. But yeah, retired Ali. Oh no.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Addison's a good-looking man. Any resemblance to him, I'll take it. Hopefully not too far retired. Come on, Addison has a bit of a gut as well, so you know what I mean. But no, I do. Yeah, he did change. Usually, he just hits and hopes, doesn't he, Salah? But yeah, 2 clinical pens today.
Did you see as well? Stuart Dallas going, no, I did handle it. Yeah, no, it wasn't pen out. That was refreshing. He didn't even try and complain. He's just like, yeah, no, he's a pen out. Fair play. It was
blatant handball, to be fair.
I had everything today, Paddy. We had 2 goals from Sadio again, but for me, my pick of the bunch was the Matip one. I don't know about you. What was your favourite?
The Matip one for sure. It was nice to see Sadio score. I've been one of Sadio's biggest critics in the last weeks and months. So fair play to him. He played well today. He got 2 goals. I mean, neither of them were particularly difficult finishes, but he had to be in that position, and it would only do his confidence. The joy of, I have not a clue what I'm trying to say there, but selection headache for Klopp is the biggest it's probably ever been in the history of the club. So, and that's a good headache to have.
Yeah, and we still have the 2 boys to come back, maybe in contention for the weekend if they can get some training under their belt. But difficult team selections ahead, because will we all agree on the chat as well? I'd love to know your take on this. Let's say it's a Champions League game, cup final. The midfield has 2 places nailed down already. Fabinho, Thiago, boxed off. It's just if Hendo plays or who else.
I don't know. Yeah, it's really difficult then to try and pick that third midfield, and I suppose you do it based on.
It's going to be Hendo though.
But it will be Hendo on Sunday. But I think you do it based on your opponent usually. Like they picked Elliott against Inter, which was probably the right decision in that one. So yeah, I think that it's a perfect position to be in, because you've got Fabinho and Thiago, which is guaranteed win, plus someone else to sprinkle something else in there. It's fantastic.
Again, as Paddy said at the start, I didn't even bother with player ratings because I can't give anybody less than a 9 there tonight. I thought from to say 1 to 11, you know what I mean? Oh, look, Stonadge, go on. Who he's spreading hate on today? There's no Irish players out there, Chris. So.
I've got the man on my back, Curtis Jones. I didn't think he had his greatest game. It's not his own fault.
I agree.
But I think he was probably a 7, but because he grew into the game a lot better. But apart from that, and it's again, as I said, it's not his own fault because he's had 2 games off where he's had to do absolutely nothing. But yeah, I'd probably give him a 7. Apart from that, I'd probably be inclined to agree with you, Craig. Can
we all agree now that Meslier is just overhyped? I've been banging this drum for a while. I know he's young, but he looks like a reincarnation of Hugo Lloris. He looks like they're going to get another one of them all over again.
Won't be too bad, though. Won a World Cup in that.
Yeah, but there's a mistake in him. And look, speaking of mistakes, Paddy, did you see Alisson? His own foot played the ball, if you look at it in slow motion, when Dan James was closing down on him.
Yeah, I mean, my heart fucking went to my arse there when that happened, but thankfully, was it Virgil or Matip to the rescue? I don't know which one, but yeah, I mean, by the way, a shout out to Matt. Like, I know you had nothing to do today, but you know, he's been in the form of his life as well the last few weeks, so it bodes the question. I know it's going to be Kelleher, but you'd nearly be wondering about Alisson in the final. I don't know. I love Kelleher and he's solid, but I have such a my keeper hoodoo like for Liverpool is horrible. You know, I don't want any repeats. I don't think Kelleher will. I think he's a lot more solid, but Alisson's obviously significantly better.
Yeah, but look, fair is fair. It's Queeveen's competition, so look, I think Kepa will probably be in goal for Chelsea as well. Am I right in saying that?
I think so. He's played pretty much all the other games, hasn't he? But some of those has been because Mendy was at AFCON. So I
wouldn't be surprised.
Go on, Paddy.
I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if Tuchel just springs Mendy on it just for the safekeeping, but hopefully not. Kepa's a far less good goalkeeper, so hopefully he'll be in it.
What are we now? Are we 2 goals clear of City in the goal? To goal
4 clear.
4. Oh, hello.
Pretty sure it's 4.
I mean, that's a nice swing there. 6-0. I still can't believe it, lads. 6-0.
Yeah, 4 clear. 4 clear.
4 clear.
That's big because like I was listening to Klopp's press conference. He was like, historically, City will go on now and win every game, and he says that Liverpool have to do that as well. And both teams are well capable of doing that. I think people kind of underestimate that.
It's a mathematical improbability and possibility, sir. We're playing each other. Impossible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. By that game. So it's now officially in Liverpool's hands, the title.
Which is amazing to say.
Officially, it is though.
That is an incredible comment from Matt.
I'll take
Absolutely.
it.
I'll take it as well.
I'll take it. I mean, I sent in a picture of Graham Souness into the WhatsApp group the other day, and I mean that's my spirit animal right there. That Souness full on fur coat, Robert Hash. I love that. Was it 1-1? Did they finish 1-1 the United game, the Atleti United game?
Yeah.
So that's a decent result for them away, you know.
They were shite, so even more so. I had it on at the same time. Elanga got a great goal, though, to be fair, for their equaliser. So, fair play. Good
Did
finish.
Griezmann rattle the bar as well at the end?
Yeah. I led the crossbar twice.
Jesus.
But Griezmann, the fucking idiot.
I mean, look, would we all agree, would you take United if they got through in the quarters? Would you be happy with that draw?
Bite your hand off. Absolutely.
No, I'd rather avoid them, let them win again, and, the later the better.
They're not winning again. They're not.
Yeah, I mean, we're pushing our luck here, Paddy, pushing them through to the quarter.
They're not winning at all. Atletico Madrid are going to go to Old Trafford and beat them.
But bear in mind how bad Atletico Madrid have been this year as well.
Yeah, but they've changed up their style of the last few games. Started shithousing again. The philosophy. I don't really care.
Bit of confirmation today again around Carvalho. Which one of the journals was it came out today and said the deal? I believe David Lynch. The deal. He's standard. Is he the standard?
Mirror.
Even standard.
I believe.
Mirror. Okay. Either way, David Lynch came out and said that deal's in place for the summer, so United can fuck right off because a few United fans are getting a bit uppity thinking they were going to nick in and get Carvalho as if he's looking at that 6-0 demolition tonight and thinking he's going anywhere else. It's unbelievable.
Oh, what a day.
Nobody wants fourth, lads. Nobody.
No.
I cannot believe Spurs have lost to Burnley, but what a result for Burnley, to be fair. It's funny. In the Premier League, you're either in the title race, top 4 race, or fucking bottom, the relegation battle. I'm happy Burnley won, though, because now Everton have pressure on them, so they're going to go and beat City for us because they love us so much.
Oh, can you imagine? Their own heads would fall off. So you'd hear the boos.
They'd be fuming.
And all. Yeah, they'd be fuming even there. Like,
they'd be actually fuming. They'd win. Yeah, they'd be winning. They'd be like, and we'd win the title or the FA Cup or the thing the same day. It's going to be a horrible day to be an Everton fan. It's brilliant.
Oh, they would. Our heads would be exploding, mate. They'd be like, cannot compute. Fume, bitterness, cannot compute. They'd absolutely lose the plot. Oh, be beautiful. I'm just looking at a replay right now with that Alisson incident. But yeah, it was Matip back covering. I told you Dan James wasn't going to score, didn't I, Chris? Told you he wasn't going to score.
He should have scored, though. He should have scored.
I thought of you when he was subbed, to be fair.
What? Well, listen.
I told you he was shy. I told you.
He is, but he is not. He's not very good, but he's fast. He should have scored that tap in at the far post as well.
Oh,
you're the original. Jens, Liverpool barely get pens, to be fair. Like, United always get them.
And again, they were both Stonewall penalties. I mean, that second penalty, Chris, was a good example of at speed, the slightest touch. Because Mane just he did get it in his arse, I think, maybe a knee to the arse, but he definitely did get touched because they looked at it and VAR said, yes, you're absolutely spot on. Best referee in the Premier League, Michael Oliver.
Yeah.
By the way,
go
on. Man like Ben Davies scoring a last-minute winner for Sheffield United against Blackburn.
The hologram, mate. What a player. What a player.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Liverpool legend.
I'm still baffled by that, by the way.
That was funny. That was
Ben Davies thing. That is mental.
Yeah.
So,
that was a weird signing.
So, 6-0, eh? 6-0. And I thought that was going to be a tricky game, opening 15, the way the wind was looking, and a few players were losing their footing, and, started the game. Leeds started quickly as well, but, 6-0. It's not for everyone.
I tell you what, Craig, it was a lovely evening in Montreal, wasn't it?
It was beautiful, yeah. It was much, much better conditions than it was. Jens is still crying, God bless him. It's all right, mate. Look, beating Atletico home and away isn't for everybody, Jens. It isn't. Except
I see he's donating in Norwegian kroner. So not only is he a United fan, but he also shares the same nationality as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So that's got a sting.
Yeah, fair shout.
And Erling Haaland.
Can we say that Rafinha failed his audition? Because I was given, I had the Jared Bowen Rafinha book open, a couple of marks there against Rafinha. He didn't look like he wanted to be out there.
But
the fact is, I can picture that as well.
I genuinely was. I was going,
If we went on that, then Diaz wouldn't have signed because he was pretty rubbish in both of his games against us. No comment.
Did something pop up on the screen there? Didn't see it, Jason. Didn't see it.
Oh, God,
Klopp did 6 fist pumps instead of 3 as well with the crowd. There we go. Yeah, but on Rafinha, he looked like a man that did not want to be in a Leeds United shirt anymore, didn't he? He had the expression. He couldn't get out of there quick enough.
Can you blame him? No, he was terrible. But again, he'll shine in a better place. He was poor tonight, but I wouldn't read too much into it. You know what I mean?
And he shined a lot this season in a team that's not been anywhere near what it was last year. It's sort of a weird one, isn't it? Second season syndrome, because we had it with Sheffield United when they were just terrible. Leeds are slowly getting a little bit close to the relegation zone as well. I mean, they're only a point ahead of Everton, so they're not completely safe yet. Is that their second season syndrome? Could they fall into the relegation places?
I've got to be really honest. As the weeks go by, I'm falling less and less out of love with the idea of Rafinha signing.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't see enough all-around play from him to think that he would fit in our system. Like, you look at Diaz, and I was late to this Diaz bus, but within 15 minutes of him starting for Liverpool or playing on the pitch, you knew what he was about straight away. You could see he was a Liverpool-type player. I don't see it in Rafinha at the minute.
Yeah, I agree. And to be honest, I'm keen to continue the progression of Cade Gordon and continue to nurture him and maybe promote him to be Salah's backup next year. If he proves to be good enough, I know it's a big if and it's a long way away, but I don't think we have to be too quick about going out and buying a brand new right-sided player because we have a very good prospect on the bench and in the ranks. So if Klopp thinks Cade Gordon's good enough, they won't go out and sign a right-sided player, I don't think.
I said this the other day, but I'm fully on board with just giving extensions to Firmino and Mane. I know we had this discussion, but I don't know if we're going to get better. I don't. Like, that 5, lads, that's a ridiculous 5.
I just wanted to say, shout out to Dylan watching at home. I'm surprised your missus gave you permission to watch this show, but fair play.
Yeah. I mean, she did ask Paddy, and I did give the nod.
Fair. You heard it. There you go.
I'm good like that. Yeah, look, but Bowen or Rafinha, what do we? I don't think. Did we sign either of them? I think we look outside the Premier League actually. Again,
Depend.
I'm Bowen for now.
Target comes out like Diaz that we don't really know too much extensively about, and then he turns out to be the perfect fit. You got to trust these scouting. The scouting system at Liverpool is just phenomenal. So usually they get it right. I think Jared Bowen personally is the perfect fit, but who knows?
So do I. I want to ask about Mane through the centre, and I'd love to know what the chat thought about this as well, because I think he was better tonight than he was against Norwich. But then again, I think all around we were better tonight than against Norwich. So hard one to read, but good to see the Klopp's willing to try him through the centre. And it'll be interesting to see when we've got Jota and Bobby back, what way Klopp's thinking is. Will he start to rotate maybe Diaz and Mane on the left, or will Mane maybe be competition through the centre? Because I would have thought, Chris, if we ever move someone centrally, I would have guessed it would have been Mo.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Mo, the way that he's developed his game this year, is sort of suited a lot more to the right hand side. The way that his dribbling ability coming past players is just unbelievable. And Mane is a bit more of a, I wouldn't say a poacher, but I'd say he gets himself into positions a bit more, whereas Mo manufactures his own chance. Mane feeds off others. And yeah, I thought he was okay. I thought in the first half it bounced off him a little bit, but second half I thought he improved a lot and got himself 2 very deserved goals. And you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, was Izzy disappointed? You only bringing it to a 3-goal game. I mean, what type of goal are you at all?
She was buzzing watching it tonight. She loved it.
To me, Paddy again. That's brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it, by the way. It's great to hear. This is the type of game, Paddy, that any kids watching on that we're thinking about flirting with another club. They haven't picked their team yet. Pick your team. It's Liverpool. Generation of heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. And just on that quickly, for me, Diaz is my starting left wing right now, and I'd be happy to see Mane upgraded to the Jota backup. And left wing backup. So I think that's probably a good thing for Mane to show he can do it in the middle. I thought he was a lot better tonight. But yeah, again, to any young fan out there that hasn't chosen a team yet, come to Sport Liverpool. We can't guarantee it'll always be good, but right now it certainly feckin' is.
Oh yeah, and the worrying thing is for other people, we could keep getting better. We could keep getting better, and we've only started to. A lot of the time, Chris, seasons come down to injuries, momentum, moments, and us getting our squad fit right now. In the time of the season where, as Paddy said at the start, City are usually at their strongest, pushing ahead. We're there, we're ready, we're fighting, we're prepared, we're fit.
Absolutely. And it's just great, isn't it? Let's not forget that we could drop Harvey Elliott in that mix. So we could drop Diogo Jota and Bobby Firmino in that mix. We can drop Oxlade-Chamberlain even. I had to throw it in there. But, this is a squad that is ready to fight on all four fronts. All four fronts. And it still is. It's still going. There is a serious quadruple possibility here. I don't think it will happen, but I don't think many teams in the world have had a better chance ever.
Yeah, I'm on board. Do you know, Paddy, have we seen an evolution in Mohamed Salah's penalty taken? I'm just watching the first one here now. And it used to be, I don't want to say power, but that was my take of his penalties. But now I think we're seeing a more composed, clinical, Mohamed Salah from the penalty spot.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest with you, I never buy into the penalties being. I think penalties are the easiest thing to do in football if you're a forward. Do you know what I mean? It's pure luck. Let's be honest. I think so. I could, if I took 100 penalties at Anfield tonight, I'd be confident that I'd score at least 95 of them. Genuinely, just because I'm an ice cold finisher. But yeah, I think Salah, banged them, was banging them just straight down the middle. But I think people got wise to that and maybe had a counteract to that where they kind of just waited a little bit longer to see where he was going to put it. But now he just rifles them in the bottom bins. He can do whatever he wants, and I'm glad he's our pen taker. I would say Fabinho is still the better pen taker historically, his time at Monaco and stuff. But I'm happy for Salah to take them to stat pad his way to the Golden Boot / Ballon d'Or / quadruple / my bed.
No more slashes now.
He can whip me if he wants.
So, do we think he'll break the 30 Premier League goal mark, gents?
How many?
Again,
sorry.
Do you think he'll hit 30 Premier League goals? What's that, 19 now?
Yeah, potentially.
Possible,
Be nice.
Could
he break his own record? If he hadn't gone to
why
Arsenal, he'd be breaking his own records right now.
He's going to get a double hat trick against Man City at the Etihad. That's why he's going to break it.
That's
by the way.
I'm already worried that we're going to be shithoused out of it with the officials.
Let's not paint a picture.
That is a title decider. That's the biggest ever individual game title decider we've ever had. I would say.
I want double VAR. I want VAR for the VAR for that game.
It's going to be so important, isn't it? It feels like Liverpool, Man United in the old ages, where it was like everything's almost riding on this game, like an El Clasico even, and it's two squads at the very peak of their powers. It's unbelievable. What a game that's going to be, by the way. And it won't just be a boring game. It will be a classic, I think.
It's a battle of good versus evil.
But lads, you know what though? Honestly, hand on heart, don't ask me why. I truly believe that between that game and now, they'll drop more points than us. I think they will actually lose a game. I genuinely 1,000,000% see them losing the Manchester derby. I don't know what it is. Ronaldo, big game player, just a lot of pressure on it. I know United are a bit wank, but you know what I mean? It's possible.
Do you know what would be the killer would be if they drew one, let's say, and then we went to the Etihad and we drew, and there's just that one solitary point, and then you're thinking back to the Chelsea game, to the City game, and I think we're just pre-programmed to think that we're going to come up just short in a title race. I'll never get over that 97-point season. That should have been just illegal. That's ridiculous.
I'll never get that John Stones clearance.
The Iheanacho miss. And then
company with the first time in his big-headed fucking Megamind career I couldn't. That was just pure. Like, I was just like, there literally is a scriptwriter up there who hates Liverpool. I swear to God. Like, what the fuck was I witnessing? And Echo, I don't care what you say. He missed that on purpose.
Nobody will ever convince me otherwise, Paddy. Nobody.
Let's not get too down, though. We just won 6-0. Come on. Good vibes only.
Yeah, we win 6-0 and we're there dissecting. It's just because it's PTSD. It's certified PTSD.
Come on. Good vibes. Come on.
What?
I'm just laughing at everything. Like, yeah, typical us. Like, we're after winning 6-0 and we're already, like, planning the heartbreak for the future.
I know. Listen, I've had good times, but Jesus, we've had bad
So
times.
I don't know if one of you guys put it into the chat or something, but somebody put in the BBC presenters' top 4 predictions for the season. And I mean, some of them, who was it? Somebody had Leicester to finish 4th ahead of us, was not even in the top 4.
That's just looking at last season without any context. I mean, it's just ridiculous. If everyone could tell you that last season was an anomaly in pretty much everything. And these BBC pundits, some of them are just like Man United in 2nd and 1st. Like, come on, boys. Where
Do you know what the funniest part was? Is you could tell how desperate people were for last year's Liverpool to be Liverpool. Everyone with a brain knew that was a depleted Liverpool, but all the United fans were just, let's just pretend that just is Liverpool now. They're shit again. No, dickheads. Welcome back to reality. Look where we are. We're on for the quad, yeah? You're struggling. You're shy. I hate United fans. Oh, I hate you. Suck on these big Irish balls. I'm sorry. I just fucking hate them.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what got me last year was that whole worst title defense ever bollocks. That wound me up last year.
It's like, come on, Chelsea finished 10th after they won the league, lads. Calm yourselves. Leicester, we finished 3rd.
I'm
Paddy,
really angry.
Get off the fence, Paddy. What are you trying to say?
What?
What are you trying to say? Get off the fence about United fans.
No, I'm just saying. I every night, every time a United fan cries to me, I gain their tears and use it as lube on my penis. It's beautiful. They fuel me. Their tears fuel me. Keep them coming. I love it.
I can't.
Sorry, I'm just really emotional right now.
So
I know. I don't know why. I just got really angry.
Coming to you soon from Manscaped, huh? Paddy Murphy lube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have my ball deodorant ready.
Oh, I'm crying. Jesus Christ.
I mean, there's no saving that hashtag, Chris. Really, there's no.
I don't care. You know, end of the day.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it, Chris. So you woke up, you looked in the mirror, you thought, well, I'm a handsome devil. I'm going to take a bit of facial hair. Talk us through the process.
So basically, right, what I was going to do is give my beard a trim. And effectively what happened is I kind of went a little bit too far. And it had like a big like thing in the middle. So I was like, oh, screw it. I'll just get rid of it. And then I was like, oh, I may as well keep the tash for the vibes.
I mean, you shouldn't be letting near a Manscaped razor anyway, down below. I mean, God knows what you'd have to put up with. I mean, and your parents, they're going to let you out in public? Yeah, all good?
I'm going to Wembley like this.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to Wembley, mate. I might as well get myself...
I'm the one who gets the death threats. Me, like...
You must have aspirations to work for the BBC, Chris, with that sort of tash.
Oh, that's a layered joke. I get it. It's fantastic. But you know what? Nah. Anfield agenda all the way, mate.
We like it. We like it. Where are you sitting in Wembley, by the way? You got your seat sorted?
It's sort of near the top. It's quite a way away, but it's going to be an unbelievable view. And we've got like the whole of like, I've got my brother and my sister-in-law sitting next to me, so it's going to be sick. Can't wait. That was only by chance, by the way, as well. Like in the ballot when we all bought the tickets, like we bought it right next to each other.
Nice. What do we think of the Champions League, by the way, gents? Where do we think that's going to end up now? Because it's not going to be in St. Petersburg. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, I hope it gets stripped from St. Petersburg. Fuck that shit.
I hope it's in Cardiff. That'd be incredible.
I hope it's not Wembley again. Wembley's boring, man. I don't want it to be in Wembley.
I don't think you get good games of football at Wembley a lot of the time.
Give it to the... Do you know what, Craig? Give it to the Aviva.
I don't think it's big enough. I think it's 60,000 minimum.
Principality Stadium in Cardiff. Got to happen.
Cardiff.
We're nailed on. If it gets moved to the Principality, just start carving a name on that trophy now. We love that stadium.
And
That's true.
Like one of the best recent finals of recent years, the Real Madrid Juventus one was there. So
once it's full fans, whatever country it has to be to ensure full capacity, that's all that matters. Because I do think we're going to be there.
So
and I
do
know
I.
you need a lot of luck in the Champions League, but there's a certain je ne sais quoi about the Reds in the Champions League. I think we're already in the quarters. Fuck, I was trying to be coy. We are. We're going to smash into it at our place.
I mean, they put it in Old Trafford and we win it there.
Oh my! I'd be all for it.
Can you imagine it?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I'd actually like United to get to the final. Imagine beating United at Old Trafford in the Champions League final. Oh my! They could never speak to us again.
Benny!
5!
That would be
fucking nil.
That would be sensational. I mean, what's the story with Istanbul, by the way? I know that the Stadio de Dragao in Porto hosted it last year, but have Istanbul got a new day for the final?
I think it's next year instead. That was meant to be. There's been Istanbul have been pushed back twice now, isn't it?
Yeah. They're just waiting for us to get there.
Actually, that's actually mad. Actually, let me Google that. Istanbul. I'm going to put Istanbul UCL final. It's going to show me like the old one, isn't it? When did you? Oh, 2023.
Oh, okay.
They've been pushed to next year, and Munich's been pushed to 2025.
We'll have to win number 8 there then.
So it goes St. Petersburg, which probably won't happen, then Istanbul, then Wembley in 2024, and then the Fußball Arena in München. Which stadium
I'm guessing
is
that's the Allianz. I'm guessing that's the Allianz Arena.
Oh, have they changed it?
Maybe they're not allowed to.
I don't know.
But we'll get back to we'll win back to back in the Ataturk. Oh man, I was actually ready to go to that, man, before it was all rescheduled, but I don't think we got there in the end.
Back.
No, we didn't.
See, I haven't seen it. Like, obviously, I was there in 2005, but I'd love to go back and see because it's been completely redone since 2005.
Were you in it? Did you go to the game?
Yep, I went to Athens as well.
I cried. My festa first night. I cried as a real fan. Cried my eyes out.
Oddly, I thought we play better in. I thought we'd play better
in that game. Play far better. Yeah, with a better team as well.
That's football. I'm pretty sure both of them Inzaghi goals were offside. If not one of them, definitely one of them.
So where are we going to have our own parade when we've got quadruple lads? We've got to plan the Anfield Agenda parade.
I'll have to come.
I'm going over.
Well, I'll have to come up to Anfield. You guys all come up, and we'll go crazy.
But you know what's mad? Like we've just won 6-0, and it's not even the biggest event of the week. The final on Sunday, like it's unbelievable. What a time to be alive!
Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good right now as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, someone just saying here, can I just say those goals are crucial because of goal difference? Yes. And look, goal difference has only decided one Premier League campaign, if I'm right. But it was in Man City's favour, so it'd be nice for them to lose one on goal difference. I wouldn't say no. I'd love a Scully winning a title on goal difference.
I'd love that, but don't imagine the heart-wrenching moments in the goal difference title win. Like it'd be I don't think I'd survive the 90 minutes.
I'm such a sicko. I genuinely wanted to go to the final day and us to win it. And I'll tell you why. To expel the ghosts of the last time, 18-19. I think, it's at home. We're at home against Wolves. The Anfield crowd, the regulars, the everyday goers, the Scousers, the pure salt of the earth Scousers deserve that moment. And we do as fans as well, but those season ticket holders, they deserve that moment more than anyone in the world, and I really hope they get it and we get it. But obviously being in the stadium will be the creme de la creme, and fuck me, can you imagine the scenes?
I would agree with you. It would be a fitting moment for them to have that, definitely. I just hope that at the end of the season that we hope here, gents, and that it all starts on Sunday. That's it's a big. And look, I think we're getting Chelsea in a good moment, Chris.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't know if you guys, Craig, you did a watch along for it yesterday. I thought they weren't.
I did watch
it. Yesterday, I thought they were okay. And Lille are very
played really well for Lille.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Without Stonadge,
they're not what they were at the start of this season. I don't think they have the same aura about them that they did. I think defensively, I think it all depends on what team Chelsea put out. I think if Lukaku plays, we win, and I know that's a bit of a jinx beforehand because then he'll go and score. But I'm pretty confident if he goes and plays because he's a bit of a passenger in their system. 7
right
touches.
now, anyway.
7 touches explains that all. So yeah, I'm confident if Lukaku plays, but I'm not sure he will. I think Tuchel's a bit smarter than that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Go on, Paddy. Go on.
Sorry, go on. No, I was going to say I'm worried about Kai Havertz. He's their own Divock Origi, big game moment player.
But they paid 90 million for him.
Yeah, I know, but he's a quality player. I respect him a lot. Great. I liked his interview last night. I'm worried about him. And as you said, it might come back to bite us, but I want to see Lukaku start, and I don't think we will. But I have a nervousness about Chelsea in finals. I just have it's ingrained in me from my childhood and my adolescence. It's not a gimme by any means. I'm predicting. I don't know. Does it go to extra time?
Yes. No, pens. Isn't it pens straight away?
Straight to pens.
The final, surely it's extra time.
I'm pretty sure it's still straight to pens. Didn't Kepa? Wasn't the whole Kepa thing because it went straight to pens?
No, that was extra time. That was before. But anyway, I think it's going to penalty. So whether it be 90 minutes or 120, I think it's going pens.
Let me just check.
For me,
and then I'm shitting myself.
I hope we can wrestle away control from Kante and Kovacic in midfield. That's why I want to see Fabinho and Thiago playing because big battle.
Well, Kovacic should be out, and Ziyech, who's been playing well for them.
Yeah, there is.
No, they both Kovacic and Ziyech both hobbled off against Lille, so they'd be doing well to be.
There is extra time, yeah. There is extra time.
There is extra time. Yeah, so I'm worried though. I think the thing is though, we have the quality to go out and smash Chelsea. Like we should have beaten them home and away this year, but we've just fucked it up for ourselves. But we have the quality to go and beat them. They don't have Reece James, and they don't have Chilwell, who was imperative to their system. But I'm worried about Thomas Tuchel. He's a tricky old customer because he knows how to kind of set up a team for a result in a final. But it's a great day nonetheless, and I do think we'll win it, but I'm not madly confident at all.
By the way, if the Premier League decide that they can wear that Club World Cup shirt for the rest of the season, which has been mentioned in the media, then they can fuck right off. And I've no problem with Chelsea. Fair play, they won it. Congratulations. But United, no, weren't allowed to do it. Liverpool, no, weren't allowed to do it. For it to be changed now, and look, I've nothing against Chelsea winning it. Fair play, they deserved it, but it is a bit scaldy if they suddenly allow Chelsea to do it, and it's short-sighted from them because it should be something that the Premier League are proud to see one of their clubs having on the shirt. It's a statement about the league.
Yeah, it's embarrassing that we weren't allowed to do it in the first place, and United should have been able to do it when they won it. It's a badge of honor. It's a beautiful badge. I have our one that we have. And Chelsea should be proud and should be allowed to wear it. Like we should have been, but because we weren't, they shouldn't be. But then again, it's like we wanted to change, so maybe we should start now. So it's like, let's just take it and then hope we can win it again. I don't know when the revamped one is, but all going well, we should win it next year. So we can wear it next year then.
I love that, Paddy. I love that. Oh, there's always some people in the chat that are just crying. I don't know. It's just I don't even want to give them any attention. Let's just block. Yeah, that's a bit of fun.
I love it.
Couple of salty people.
I was all set to do a TikTok dance though if United lost because I done a video earlier people saying that Leeds are going to stop us and Atletico Madrid are going to lose. I was like, me later on when both of them win. Not quite, but a draw. We'll take a draw.
Liverpool fans need a good old humbling. Well, it won't be any of you fucking clowns that do it anyway. So no need to worry about that one. Right, gents, bring this one to a close. 6-0, by the way, 6-0, just in case anybody didn't know, 6-0. And we move towards the final. My goal reactions are up there as well. Thank you. I've decided when Mo scores now, Paddy, I'm going Mo Lazzo. Mo Lazzo. That's what I do now for Salah goal.
I like it. I rate it. We'll take it.
We'll take anything. But look, thank you to Mr. Chris Stonadge. Thank you to that thing on his fucking lip. Thank you to Mr. Paddy Murphy for coming in and being a normal looking fella, not like Mr. Stonadge up there. I mean,
my stash is actually worse than Chris's, but people say shave it, but I can't shave this and have what I mean. I need a beard, so I need this to accompany it. Chris, I know it doesn't look great.
If you grow this part.
Right. If we lose, then I'll go to handlebar. Honestly, I just don't care. We'll do it. We move.
I mean, it's a mighty big moustache. I'll give you that one. I mean, there's absolute width to it there.
Prime McDermott, Prime Rush.
It's Gertie. It's Gertie.
Look, gents, we will talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors as well. One Football, link in the description. Thank you to Paddy, Chris. Thank you to you guys. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.